I am so happy to be here. Oh my god, I'm so happy to see you, but not actually see you, but like to be with you, but not really be. Okay, hello to my fellow peace seekers. Welcome to this casual channel where we highlight the value that life has to show us and focus on joy. I don't think I ever really explained like what the heck, why do I say hello fellow peace seekers? I would imagine that the people that are watching these videos are peace-seeking people, so that's why I do it. My last video was trying, like I was drained, it was difficult, and like after that I went through feeling like creatively tired, physically, mentally, emotionally, politically at like the end of my rope, and it just has taken some time to get back and to focus on the topic at hand, which is my manifestation journey. I basically told myself a couple months ago, hey, I'm giving you a year to see how your dreams manifest. And then I'm also documenting how things are going along the way. And some of those dreams include this list. I'm just gonna put up this list, which is like, it'll show you like, I want 5,000 subscribers, I want to move into a modern apartment, I want a Hawaiian vacation, I want a podcast. And this past week, honestly, whoa, these past weeks have been trying and draining, like I just mentioned. And they've made me kind of feel like, is that even possible? Like, I don't have the emotional, physical, mental, spiritual energy to even like beyond those frequencies. Do I even want it when we live in this sort of system? I am just so tired, and I'm also tired of being tired, and that's why I went on that last rant of my last video. My dreams just feel foreign. Like some days I feel so attuned to my highest self, and then some days I'm like, this system doesn't even want to see people like you actually thrive. So what's the point? So some days I have to be real with myself and recognize that I feel like that. But then other days I see inspirational YouTube shorts that remind me that sustainable changes take time. Oh my God. Thank you to whoever was on their weight loss journey and who said that in their caption. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But yeah, so the idea that sustainable changes take time is hard, especially for a Gen Z like me to accept, because you know, when you think of something and you want something, if you don't get the instant gratification, it can feel like, okay, what's the point of all this time that's going by? Like I mentioned, like politically, and you know, I used to be like very much like a pacifist, very like afraid to get into politics, because I used to think like, I just want to keep the peace. We live in a world that are built on multiple different systems that are man-made. You can put yourself in certain systems, you can support certain systems, you can speak out against certain systems. That to me is politics. Whether you like it or not, you're existing in systems that are politically set up for you. You can be a contributor, or you can pretend that they don't exist. That has been hard for me, especially as a Black woman, to like feel like invigorated and energized by, especially if somebody's in a red state. Oh my God. So like my energy was low, and honestly I just had like, I had all this like negativity, honestly like a feeling of like doom, you know, in moments of being like really low. I see TikToks like this one.
What do you do with the mad that you feel when you feel so mad you could bite? When the whole wide world seems oh so wrong, and nothing you do seems very right. It's great to be able to stop when you've planned a thing that's wrong, and be able to do something else instead. I can stop when I want to, can stop when I wish, can stop anytime. And what a good feeling to feel like this, and know that the feeling is really mine.
And that TikTok I think is mostly focused on like PBS programs, and PBS as such, although I feel like I really didn't grow up with that much emphasis on the impact and value of PBS, but looking at it now as an adult, it's like, oh my God, your rage, even your rage and like moments where you feel negatively, you can do so much with that. I don't know who said it, but somebody said that there is brilliance in your anger. There's brilliance in your rage. And so acknowledging that I'm going to go through ebbs and flows has really just changed my outlook on like how I want to get to my dreams, my outlook on life in general, my outlook on the idea that sustainable changes take time. Because it's like, yeah, some days I'm going to be like this level of energy, and some days I'm not going to want to like get out of bed, go to work, do the things that I want to do. Like, I even felt a little bit like a failure because I hadn't been posting on this channel, but I wanted to make, I want this channel to be a place where I can just speak openly and freely without any like fear. And I stopped doing that because I just didn't have the energy, nor did I have like, it's not that I don't know what I want to post, it's that I know what I want to post, but I don't know how the heck to do it in a way that people care about it. Basically, I've been feeding my soul by deprioritizing productivity. Every morning I wake up around 5:30 to 6, and I prioritize my health and my like just my mind by going on a walk to kind of center myself and get ready for the day. Because I think that was my biggest problem before I went on my walks, was just I had so much energy, I had so much creativity, I had so many things that were unexplored, but then I would go to my job and be like, I hate it here because I can't like express, I can't do anything that I want to do, I just have to sit and do my job. And so making time for these mornings has been really, really helpful for me, because now I can. I'm also just like having experiences, and so like while all of that is happening, I'm not uploading as much as I could. I'm not like stressing out about how little I'm growing, about how I don't have 5,000 subscribers yet. I'm like feeding my soul and the thing that really matters to me. I'm also really intentionally trying to reframe feelings of like anxiety and negativity in my mind so that they just feel better. You know, like whenever I was thinking like, oh, I'm not growing my channel because I'm not uploading, I have a list of things and like affirmations that I say in order to reframe the things that I'm feeling. Instead of thinking I failed, it'll be I learned. Instead of saying I give up, you just try things differently. Instead of saying I'm not ready for this, say I'm excited to figure it out. I'm not as good as them, I can learn from their success, and so on and so forth. Sustainability takes time. Sustainable changes take time, right? This is the portion where I give you updates as to how many subscribers I have and to show you where I'm at with my goals. So on my pop culture channel, I have 1,690 subscribers. Ironically, it is the channel that I really don't care about getting to 5,000 subscribers, but is the closest to 5,000 subscribers. Isn't that crazy? On my book channel, I have 509 subscribers. And then on this channel, I have 717 subscribers. A couple of those I got from my video where I ranted about being black in suburbia. Thank you to the people that are here, fellow sufferers, probably. I just wanted to go through my list of like desires and kind of where I'm at with all of them, because I pretty much just like skate by them in the beginning, so I'm going a little bit more in depth. Where I'm at with 5,000 subscribers, I feel like I'm creating things that feel good to me. I'm proud of the videos that I make, and whenever it will come, I believe in my potential, and I'm not going to beat myself up for not forcing things to get there faster, you know? Steady income. I've only made $200 on YouTube so far, but you know what? Hey, I spent like 2 years making nothing, so I'm happy with just 200, and maybe I'll get a payday within this month. Who knows? Who knows? Okay. Moving into a modern apartment, I really don't care about that anymore. I just want my neighbors to shut up. Oh my god. Oh, okay. A Hawaiian vacation. I'm gonna start with local vacations and work my way up, honestly. My husband actually going to a vacation celebrating my aunt and her husband's celebration, and we're gonna be staying in the local city that they live and having just a grand old ball, and I'm so excited. Paying off my student loans, that is gonna come as my income like goes, and I'm just trying to figure out like how the heck that will happen. So trusting the process, trusting the time. The process is like me figuring out how to make more creative income that's sustainable. And as I do that, I just have to have good ideas that I run with. Really. So whenever that'll come, I'm ready for it. A podcast, I feel like I have so much material right now to work with, and I feel like I'm just gaining stories and data to share one day, you know? Interview a prominent interview a prominent author. It is possible. I commented on Melissa Gita Richards' TikTok. I read her book when I was in college and I loved it, and I commented like, hey, I'd love to interview for my channel, and she responded like, oh, totally. And so now I'm kind of like, ooh, I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for a potential yes. So we'll see where that goes. Write a book. This one I have been meaning to talk about for so long. I have been now challenging myself to write and to get good at writing, so one day I can trust myself enough to write a full-on book. Right now, I could not write a book and be proud of it. So I'm taking part in these like little Pinterest writing challenges, and they are truly filling my soul. They make me feel like I'm back in school, but without the pressure of being graded intellectually. Ugh. Narrate a book? Maybe one day I'll narrate my book. But if I could narrate somebody else's book, let me know if you like the sound of my voice. I'm gonna leave off with some affirmations. And then also a TikTok that I saw that made me happy.
You're actually getting a lot better. So do not discredit yourself just because you're doing a few things wrong. Keep going. Shine light on what you've already done and what you're trying to do. You are doing a lot better.
Wherever you are, whoever you are, whatever you're doing, whatever time of day it is, let me know what you're manifesting. Tell the class what you're manifesting. Did I already say the thing? Wherever you are, whoever you are, whatever you're doing, whatever time of day it is, I hope you have an amazing, valuable morning, afternoon, or night.